Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Your Keys to Mastery Numerology Forecast for July 11th to July 13th. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Arlene Grace. I'm an intuitive energy coach, master numerologist, and channel. So as I was feeling into this energy today, there was this theme that's playing out. And the theme is for July, which is, are you willing to walk in faith, not by sight? So really think about that. Are you willing to have faith in you, in God, the universe, in your experience that's around you, not by what you see? And as I felt into the theme for this week, it was this opportunity to break through. That if you were to look at everything in your life, if you were to look at the experiences that you have, your life itself, and if it were to be an illusion, just imagine, would you actually love it? Would you love your life? And the question coming from that is, who is the narrator of your life? Is it you? Or is it those that are outside of you? Is it your parents? Is it society? Is it culture? Is it the world? Is it the ideas that we have and the beliefs that we have that we are to have an idea of success that equates to a certain construct? A house, 2.2 kids, a beautiful wife or husband, a sports car, a yacht, and all of these things. Or are you the narrator of your life? Are you the chooser of your life? And as I feel into the week feels as though there is a lot of karmic influences, these disruptions that are happening that are allowing for you to break free and to discover what it is that you value and to see whether or not you are allowing others to narrate your life or if you're willing to choose for you. And we can see from an experience that we had here in Canada on Friday, where one of the largest internet companies went down. And so there were thousands of people, hundreds, tens of thousands of people that had no Wi-Fi, no internet, no television, no phone for about 24 hours. And that was a beautiful invitation to see, well, what do I value? If I am unable to communicate with others, if I'm unable to do the things that I'm normally doing, i.e. work from home, do I value it enough that I'm willing to trust that there are other ways that are possible for me to communicate, for me to extend myself into my career, into my business, all of those things and more, right? And so as I feel into today's energy, we move into a 4 of diamonds, 6, which is really looking at our stability, our foundation, our structure, and the opportunity to see flow. Am I in flow with my life? And many of us may be experiencing that through the body itself, through pains in the body, through aches, through headaches, where really and truly that's a message for you. A message for you to see there's a part of me that's either in my emotional, in my mental, or in my physical that is not in flow with life. And so when you take a look at your life, there's this invitation to see, where am I out of flow? Am I out of flow with my finances? Am I out of flow with my home? Is it in disarray? Am I out of flow in my relationship with others? Do I value me? Am I out of flow with my business, with my career? And if I'm out of flow, what is it that I need to shift? Again, am I the narrator of my life? And the willingness to see these truths. This entire week, actually, up until maybe Wednesday, Thursday, there's this opportunity to see these truths that have been hidden, these things that we haven't really paid attention to within ourselves because we've been unconscious. We've just been playing in life. And with this unveiling, these disruptions, we're able to see, oh, I allowed someone else to choose for me. And so as we think about this stability, the structure, this opportunity here to create safety in our lives and in all aspects of our lives, there's also this energy of control. Am I being rigid? Am I trying to control others in order to have the life that I want? Am I trying to control the way my house looks, the way that I am, I'm going to use the word performing in my day to day? Am I so rigid in my structure that when I'm out of structure, i.e. not working out at 6:30 a.m., I actually project onto others because I'm angry and I'm not able to control my body? Where am I controlling my body? Am I controlling my body by my eating habits, by refraining from sugar, by refraining from certain fats? Am I in keto? Am I doing all of those things? And there's nothing wrong with it. But in this, there's this invitation to really deepen your own connection with your body. Am I trying to control my body to look and be a certain way so that I can be loved? Or am I willing to just flow, love, and value through my body, allowing for the feedback to come back from others, not because I'm looking for it, not because I expect it, but because that is just the natural evolution of things. That's the natural inclination. Things just come back to you when you exude that from within. And so in all of these places, there's this invitation to ask yourself, am I in control of my finances or am I a steward of it? Am I in control of my body where I'm actually causing my own suffering? Or am I allowing myself to flow love through my body while paying attention to my body and hearing the needs that it requires? Because the body speaks, right? Am I rigid in my home? Am I rigid in the physical experiences with my material things, including people? And this opportunity to come into harmony, into play, into love, into this beautiful place of, oh, I'm inspired to go for a walk. And so I will go for a walk. And that movement allows me to clear the energy in my body, to clear my own emotions. All I needed was that walk. I didn't have to control my body in order to have an outside source, i.e. Advil, Tylenol, supplement, something else to help me. I was what I needed. And that time alone on that walk or with another was all I needed in order to come back into alignment with self. Then we move into Tuesday. And so Tuesday, we move into 3 of Diamonds, 7, which is an interesting energy because as I feel into the 3 of Diamonds, the 3 of Diamonds has this beautiful gift of seeing all of the possibilities that are available. They can take one thing and see, oh, i.e. money. Oh, I can possibly make money this way. I can go ahead and I can shift some things here and make something else. And I can do this and I can do this and I can do this. I can do this with my mate. There are all of these possibilities that I can do with my partner in order to achieve, receive, have, love. There are all of these opportunities that I can do in order to get my house cleaned up. But with the 3 of Diamonds, the 3 of Diamonds can also sometimes move into a place where they're going to do the tried and true. They continue to do the same thing over and over again, hoping to get a different result. And so today, your invitation is to come back in, to see and to amplify all of the possibilities that you can actually create today. It is possible that I can do this, 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 this. And are you willing to hear your intuition that's pointing you in the direction of higher? And higher may not necessarily mean that you've done it before. It may not necessarily be the tried and true. It's doing something different so you can have a different result. And it's the willingness to move through the fear, to move through the anxiety, to move through the idea of suffering. Because with the 3 of Diamonds, there's also this propensity to highlight our own addictions, our addiction to food, our addiction to Netflix and chill, our addiction to sex, to drugs, to all of those things. We have this energy in the body. We are energy. And when we have these experiences, what happens is when we are in fight or flight, the body will respond accordingly. And so when we, i.e., eat because we're feeling sad or depressed or anxious, what we are doing is we're taking energy outside of ourselves and we're filling it in our body. And so our body responds with a chemical response. That chemical response from the fight or flight becomes addictive in the body. And so the body starts to create other experiences where it can feel more anxiety, more depression, or more fear so that it can be filled by the outside source, food. And so there's a deep invitation here to, again, come into the body, to notice, how am I feeling in the body? Am I in fight or flight? Am I in rest, repose? Am I in peace? And to notice how the mind responds to each one, that when the body is in fight or flight, that the mind can be racing, it can be moving into the future, into the past experiences that you've had, which one thought grabs onto the next, which grabs onto the next, and it continues to spiral and spiral. But when we are in rest, repose, we move into higher mind. And when we move into higher mind, we can actually hear the direction, the pathway that's available for us. We can actually hear the next. When we're in rest, repose, that's when the how comes in. And so you're navigating the karma of choosing the same pathway over and over and over again. Today is an A for a new pathway. And then as we move into Wednesday, now we're moving into this energy of empty promises. And I know that sounds dismal. But with this energy, there is this beautiful opportunity to observe yourself and to come into deep integrity with you, to look at the things that you do in partnership with others, whether that's in business with your own clients, whether that's putting out posts on social media, whether that is with your lover, with your family, with your kids, and looking at the places where you are doing things in order to receive others. This is kind of the energy of, I'm willing to give you money so that you would love me. I'm willing to go and do the things, bake you banana bread, go buy you the shirt, go do all of these things in order to receive love, in order to feel valued, in order to, etc., etc. And so this energy comes with an energy of trespassing. Now, trespassing is when, I'll give you an example. When we think we know better than another person. So I used to want an amazing house with a big backyard. I wanted a pool, and I wanted, a beautiful outdoor garden. I wanted to have nature behind my house. And so I wanted to live near this conservatory. I wanted to have a huge house that had big, huge bedrooms for my girls and all of these other things. And I wanted that for my kids. Right? I really valued that for my kids. And that in itself was a trespass because I had no idea whether or not they actually wanted those things. And so I was dreaming for them rather than dreaming for myself. What do I want? And all of this energy, all of these disruptions, all of these karmic influences are leading you back to you. Who's the narrator of your story? Who's the narrator of your life? In that trespassing energy, we're allowing others to narrate for us. And so playing with that, where am I trespassing against another? Where am I telling them that they're helpless or that they're broken and I'm the one that can save them? Where am I deciding I'm not going to tell them about my beautiful course that I'm teaching, or I'm not going to tell them about this opportunity because I've already decided that they don't have the money for it? Am I choosing for others? Am I trying to be the narrator of someone else's story? Right? And you can see the interplay of that. And so with this energy, it's noticing the opportunity here to take it higher for you, to take integrity higher, to really pull back and ask yourself, if I am the cause of all of my experiences, cause and effect, if I'm the cause and the karma being the experiences that I have, then am I coming from fear or am I coming from love? Because if you're coming from fear, more than likely you're trying to control another. You're trying to control your experience. What we're really doing this week is we are breaking through control, right? And on that Wednesday, it's beautiful because we have this full moon that's supporting us with Capricorn in 21 degrees. When I think about Capricorn, Capricorn is this energy of like, they're willing to like butt heads with you in order to have your attention. But underlying that attention is this energy of, I just want love. Like, I just want to have connection. I just want to feel another. I want to connect with another. And in this energy of empty promises, when we go outside for others, we're asking for it to be filled by another, but we're the only ones that can feel that energy. Everything comes from within. And so if we're looking for love outside of ourselves, it is an empty promise, right? If we're looking for validation from outside of ourselves, it is an empty promise. Because if we continue to go outside of ourselves for that, sooner or later, we're going to be disappointed. And so what if that's just an illusion that we must go outside? What if we could just come here now and feel into, well, what is it that I'm looking for from my partner? What is it that I'm looking for from my children? What is it that I'm looking for in response from the world? Oh, I'm looking for wealth. Well, what if I could just feel wealth here now? What if I could just activate that energy here now? Present, in the moment, here. What would that do for me? What would that do for my own emotions, for my own body, for my thoughts? If I could feel that energy of wealth here now, flowing that through my body. Wealth being attributed to value. Wealth being attributed to well-being in my body. Wealth being attributed to well-being in every single aspect of my life, which is how I define it. If I'm flowing that through my body in this moment, then do I actually need to go outside of myself in order to get that from someone else? Or am I willing to trust and have faith that someone is just naturally inspired to flow it through them to me? We're breaking through the control. We're breaking through the idea that we get things from others, that we get love from others, that we give love through others, that we get money from others, and vice versa. When really and truly, it comes through them because they are inspired to respond to you and the energy that you're moving through you. And so on this day, these illusions will start to rise up for you to see, oh, this is where I have been going outside of myself in order to receive love, money from my partner. This is an opportunity for you to see the illusions, the places where you are conditional with your love, conditional with your experiences. If I don't receive this from my partner, then I withhold love. If I don't receive this from my grandmother, then I withhold love. Right? Just a simple examples. And so noticing where you are conditional. and the willingness to shift that, to let go of that control, and to allow love, value, wealth to simply flow through you. I am the narrator of my life, no one else. Nor am I the narrator of anyone else's life. That's up to them. Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share and I will respond. Wishing you all the most amazing first couple days of the week. I'll see you on Thursday. So much love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.